Welcome back to I'm Learning Turkish, to me, Anastasia, who is teaching you Turkish logically. In the previous part of our program, we learned how to build nominal sentences, and of course we learned some personal pronouns for it. And in our second part, we will extend our knowledge about this theme. But firstly, we will start with something unexpected. We will start with some conjunctions. Let's watch out for them. We have we, which is and, ama, which is but, and ise, which is kinda and, but we are using it as while. Let's check it out in some sentences. See those. Biz genciz ve şeniz. Siz ise yaşlısınız. We are young and joyful, while you are old. Sen güzelsin ama ben akıllıyım. You are beautiful, but I am smart. Why should we learn conjunctions? Because it makes our speech more natural. We are bounding the parts of our sentences to each other to create something logical and nice. Let's check out how to build some conversations and to point to some people and tell about them. As an example, sen mühendissin, arkadaşsın ve gerçekten yakışıklısın. O öğrenci ve çok akıllı. Şunlar ise küçük çocuklar ve yaramazlar. How to understand it? We have some words which we don't know. Let's check out the English translation. You are an engineer, a friend, and you are really handsome. He is a student and he is very smart. While those are little children and they are naughty. But it's not the end. We will check another dialogue actually, which could be fun. At least it was fun for me when I was creating it. So we have one guy who is coming to the cashier and trying to speak with her. Merhaba, ben psikoloğum ve sizi anlatayım. Siz satıcısınız, genç bir kadınsınız, mutlusunuz ama biraz yorgunsunuz. Doğru mu? Tabii ki, ama psikolog değilsiniz. Çünkü her şey zaten belli. Hello, I'm a psychologist and I'll tell who you are. You are a seller, a young woman, and you are happy but a little bit tired. Is it true? For sure, but you are not a psychologist because everything is already clear. Yeah, probably it wasn't fun, but it was fun for me, as I said before. And we could learn some new phrases and words anyway. Let's move forward. We have to understand how to say that someone is not someone or not owning some qualities which we expected him to own, for example. We will build negative sentences. For this, we need to take our personal pronoun, a word değil, which was not in Turkish as we already know, and we should add a personal suffix to this değil. And since we are adding it to değil, you understand there is some nice news. It's no matter which kind of vowel is in our normal word, because we will always add this personal suffix to değil, and that's why it will be all stable, everything with e. As an example, we can have a word öğrenci again. Let's say, I am not a student, you are not a student, and so on. Ben öğrenci değilim. Sen öğrenci değilsin. O öğrenci değil. Biz öğrenci değiliz. Siz öğrenci değilsiniz. And onlar öğrenci değiller. That is a super easy and super fun because we don't care what is in the end of an actual word. Let's see some another examples. with opposites, which we already know, of course. As an example, ben hastayım, sağlıklı değilim. Sen kısasın, uzun değilsin. O şişman, zayıf değil. Biz akıllıyız, aptal değiliz. Siz gençsiniz, yaşlı değilsiniz. Onlar fakirler, zengin değiller. We already know opposites, so I will not translate those. Please check our previous lessons if you forgot all those words. And of course, we can't move forward without questions because all dialogues are questions and answers. So let's start with special ones, which requires us not just yes or no as an answer. The first one is kim. As you remember, kim means who. We can ask who am I, who are you, who is it, and so on, just by adding our nice suffixes to all those kim. As an example, kimim is who am I. Kimsin means who are you. Let's check. We can ask sen kimsin if someone is ringing to our door and we can see him. As an example, they can say ben bir polisim, I'm a policeman. Of course, it's just an example. And you can make it with whatever profession you want. But we kinda shouldn't add all those personal suffixes to the word ne, which is what. You know, in English we can ask what are you in order, although we can add all those pronouns and our personal suffixes to kim, we can't add it to ne, which means what in Turkish. You know, in English we could ask what are you in order to ask person's profession. But in Turkish, if we ask nesin or nesiniz, it's like who are you to speak with me? So let's not do it. It's very, very rude to do. We will go on with our special questions, and we already came to something which we used before. It's nasıl with personal suffix. We of course know nasılsın. How are you in Turkish? But we can add all another personal suffixes to nasıl in order to have some questions as how am I, how are you, how are we, and so on. Nasılım, nasılsınız, and so on. As an example, a girl could ask someone, bugün nasılım? How am I today? And this person can say, çok güzelsin canım. Bu elbise yeni mi? You are very beautiful today, honey. Is this dress new? Or we could ask someone, bugün nasılsın? And he answers, çok iyi değilim, rahatsızım. It means I'm not so good, I feel a bit ill. And of course, we can add some two new, like brand new questions to our thesaurus. We will add kaç doğumlu, which means in which year did you born? We could ask kaç doğumlusun or kaç doğumlusunuz in order to ask in which year a person was born. As example, Ahmet, sen kaç doğumlusun? Ben 1989 doğumluyum. Of course, I'm asking you now. Kaç doğumlusunuz? Let's look through example. Berra Hanım, kaç yaşındasınız? Ben 35 yaşındayım. How old are you, Mrs. Berra? I'm 35 years old. So, kaç yaşındasınız arkadaşlar? Still waiting for your replies, but if you are watching it in YouTube, write it on comment section. If you're watching it on TV, just say it out loud. Maybe I will hear. Let's talk about ourselves a bit. I will tell you about myself, and you please tell your friends about yourself in Turkish. Benim adım Anastasia. Ben 25 yaşındayım. 1997 doğumluyum. Ben genç bir öğretmenim. Ben Türk değilim, Rusum. Akıllıyım ve iyi bir insanım. I will not translate it because firstly, you already know who I am. And secondly, you already know all those words. So you just simply don't need my translation now. Because you're really, really smart. And now, let's go to the hardest but the funniest part. General questions or yes or no questions. Why is it hard? Because we have a lot of variation of stuff we can add after the normal word. To ask this kind of question, we need to add firstly personal pronoun, then a word, and after that мы, me, mu or mu, and after that we are adding to мы, me, mu or mu the personal suffix which it requires according to the rule. Isn't it fun? I think it's super fun, super logical, super hard actually, but you will get used to it because I got used and you will. Let's check some examples of it. Ben fakir miyim? Am I poor? Sen güçlü müsün? Are you strong? O dost mu? Is he a friend? Biz arkadaş mıyız? Are we friends? Siz kör müsünüz? Are you blind? Onlar doktorlar mı? Are they doctors? So see, there was a lot of variation in vowels in all these examples. Don't worry, you will figure it out, but it really requires to work with it. Let's see the table, again the picture, the scheme, which show us how it works. It's pretty simple to use. Let's go on with the word which we all love so much, because today all our examples was with öğrenci, and I will go on with it. Ben öğrenci miyim? Am I a student? Sen öğrenci misin? Are you a student? O öğrenci mi? Is he a student? Biz öğrenci miyiz? Are we students? Siz öğrenci misiniz? Are you students? And onlar öğrenciler mi? Are they students? Yes, watch out please, because we are not adding lar or ler after me or mu or another ones. We are keeping it with a word. Why is it happening? Because you know, lar loves its word so much. It adores it and it doesn't want to leave it alone. Actually, it does it with Dale, but it's different, you know. Those suffixes, they are so strange. So yes, when we are asking something with on lar, we need to keep lar or ler with a word. Or as you kind of remember, we can just like throw it away. We can leave without lar or ler. We can just ask onlar öğrenci mi? And it will be finished and will be done. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. And the last but not the least thing, which we will know today, is asking about marital status, because it's really important in Turkey. Everyone will ask you about it, so you have to be ready. So, evli misiniz means are you married? And we can say yes, I'm married, as evet ben evliyim, and hayır ben evli değilim, bekarım. If you are not married, It's super nice to do. So this is actually all for today. We learned a lot of stuff. Now we can tell everything about everyone, literally. And we can deny everything which someone said about us as well. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our Instagram, because I was asking so much questions today. I need some replies, Yes? So we have a deal. Don't forget it. Also, leave your likes on our Instagram and YouTube as well, because you like to learn Turkish with me, aren't you? It was me, Anastasia Krajnichenko, today. And in our next lesson, we will kind of review a lot of words we already knew and learn some another ones. Stay tuned and see you next lesson.